Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the new anniversary hyperdimensional carp in DB Legends that has obviously come, or the first of a couple of hyperdimensional carps for the anniversary. Now hyperdimensional carp obviously brings with it quite a sizable chunk of chrono crystals, as well as the ability to earn 5th anniversary medals. So it's pretty important because it doubles up as both a source of getting chrono crystals for summoning, along with also grabbing yourself some pretty solid medals that you can use, obviously not only to complete the 4,000 missions, but exchange for some pretty cool stuff. So let's take a look at obviously everything that you can do, and you can grab Z power during this hyperdimensional carp for the kind of two free-to-play units, being Ultimate Gohan and Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. So pretty cool. It's also brought out a new platinum equip, as they all kind of do, which is Yearning for Strength, which looks pretty solid, I would say, overall. So in general, I think this is a pretty cool hyperdimensional carp, and I like that they've changed it a little bit. There's not so much bonus character nonsense going on with this one, which I think overall is a much better choice for the game just in general. So obviously a couple of things just to ring up here. The Z power you're going to get is for two free-to-play units, being the yellow Ultimate Gohan and the green Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. So highly suggest that you guys obviously, grab the Z power for those two units, or if you're coming from that event, this is how you improve and get Z power for those units. So pretty good stuff. There's a universe rep and a lineage of evil boost to the amount of damage that you do, and there are some missions that will give bonus drops. In terms of boost, the only boost that happens for drop rates or drops of Z power is from one free-to-play unit, being the Fierce Fight Super Boo or Boo Super. Boo Super can just be added to the supports for his boost to take effect. You don't have to use him as an actual unit. I've seen a couple people using him as the actual unit, and that's really not necessary. So pretty straightforward stuff. In terms of units that you can use, there's plenty of decent free-to-play units. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. You can use the purple Goku from the Let's Go Universe 7 event, whilst also using the blue Cooler from the Cooler Fierce Fight. If you do not wish to use that unit, or either of them, you can use whichever summonable units you desire. It's really not anything crazy. In terms of support units, there's not too much to mention, and in terms of improving your performance, mainly just focus on having battle bonus characters, and also focus on maybe working on your gear a little bit, and making sure all your support characters are fully leveled and have their full soul boosting. But that's really about it. Make sure you stick Boo Super inside the support section so that you can benefit from his drop rate, and you'll be more than fine. It's really not anything crazy, so most players shouldn't really have a big issue here. I think at the end of the day, it's a pretty simple hyperdimensional carp, just with some pretty good rewards that players can enjoy. So obviously, beyond that, there's really not too much you need to know about hyperdimensional carp. It's not a game mode that has a distinct playstyle or anything, at least anything crazy. If you haven't done hyperdimensional carp or you're looking to unlock it, guys, it's very straightforward. All you have to do is complete the tutorial 3 times. I get this question a lot. People always say, hey, how do I unlock the hyperdimensional carp? All you have to do is do more than the tutorial. It's not going to unlock it if you don't do the tutorial, and if you do the tutorial, you have to do the other 3 tutorials, and then you're basically good to go. So please guys, I get that question a lot. All you have to do is the tutorials, and then you'll be fine. In terms of actual hyperdimensional carp, what is there that you can do to improve your kind of time with it? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Generally speaking, it's a very simple concept. All you have to do is deplete the boss's shield to 0, and while it's restoring, you're going to have to just hit him with a double Rising Rush. Now keep two things in mind here. One, make sure that you hit the Rising Rush at the same time as your ally, and make sure you only do it when the boss does not have the blue bar active. The second thing you want to keep aware of is the typing of the boss. The boss will cycle through 3 typings, in this case being green, red and purple, so make sure you switch to a character that has an advantage. You only have 2 characters, but I always suggest to take characters for the first 2 typings, in this case green and red, because basically, like most times, you shouldn't get past the second typing if you both bring battle bonus characters. And that's really it. There's a couple of cool things you can do, like if you attack the enemy at the same time as they attack you, you and your ally can do a special maneuver that will break his shield, and you can also intercept attacks for your allies, which you should do if they are low on health. Bring a energy revive drink if you need, because you will need it to revive your friends, and that's basically it. You'll also unlock Gohan and Vegeta if you have not done the event beforehand. And that kinda covers everything you need to know. Honestly speaking, it's really not anything crazy, so hopefully you guys can get everything done. Like I said, there are some missions that will reward you with some Chrono Crystals, and one of the main things is farming the 5th anniversary medals that you can use to finish the 4,000 Chrono Crystal missions. So pretty decent stuff. Hopefully this covers pretty much everything you need to know in terms of the hyperdimensional cop, but in general, if you are struggling a bit or you need some help, you can always let me know in the comments down below and I will gladly assist you. Otherwise, the missions and everything is just pretty straightforward, and most players shouldn't really openly struggle with it too much. But that basically covers everything. I don't really think there's anything more. As I mentioned before, obviously you can look at exchanging the hyperdimensional card rewards for quite a few things, but I guess nowadays arts cores and the Chrono Crystals are kind of the highlight here. But yeah, well, at least for me. But there's plenty of reason to kind of exchange at those shops. But that's going to be it for me. See you next time. Bye.